get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Connect out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And James gets it to go.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Conley finds Alexander Walker. Good on the triple.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. James sets the screen for Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Davis. Lets it go with a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thanks, David. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Edwards, good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Reeves drives in. And here's James outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
This defensive game plan is easy, keeping it the same, making them change things.
Here's Connect. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Misses the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Gobert the pass to Conley. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Reeves outside. Davis with a screen on Edwards. And a wide open look for James. Traps in the tray. LeBron's got 8.
And that's the improvement of his game. You gotta guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Alexander Walker on the wing. Guarded by Reddish. LeBron against Randall. Over in the corner, Edwards. Outside for Randall. Drills the three-pointer.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
And that one's good. James.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Good on the three-point shot. 14 points for him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you gotta know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it cook. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
And both free throws good for James. Look at Minnesota. They took the win in their last game against the Clippers. Edwards kicks to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Alexander Walker. The 3. And again, it's Anthony Edwards. Edwards got 17.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The scoring. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And in addition, the 3-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Lakers passing it around. Reeves the pass to James. Back to Reeves. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Edwards kicks to Randall. Pass to Conley. And here's Randall. Back to Edwards. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And the shot goes in. 18 points for him.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Randall. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Davis, the pass to James. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Randall kicks to Edwards. Back to Randall. All alone. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And we've seen Randall add a 3-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Reeves the pass to Davis. Here's Connect. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Conley into the lane. Pass to Alexander Walker. Randall kicks to Edwards. Driving, it's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
James, no good.
And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Edwards with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. 3-pointer, Randall. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Reddish. And it's Connect in the corner. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to James. Davis with a screen on Randall. And the Lakers with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 11. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Connect. To the middle. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to James. Three-pointer. James cooking from deep.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they left him open for another one.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Here's James. Here's Reeves. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real balance.
And the basket by Edwards.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Davis inside. Gobert on him. From deep, Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
Conley feeling it out. Puts up a three. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
James. Gobert with the block. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
And now let's... That is more than enough of...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Shake Milton is out there with Connect, and it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Pass to Dillingham. Now here's DiVincenzo. James defending. 4 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Timberwolves, #1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Christie comes in for Connect. Christie against DiVincenzo. Pass to Christie. Takes a 3 from deep. A shot by Reddish, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ingles. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Reed. Clock at 4. Ingles with the ball. There's the triple. Shot by McDaniels. No good.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Coloco's checked in. Christie the pass to Milton. Takes the 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 10. Tipped away. Here's Milton. Another shot. Pass to Coloco. Three-pointer. And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now Ingles trying to get something going. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingles has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And again, the Lakers no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Minnesota making some changes. Garza's checked in, and Julius Randle subbed in for McDaniels. And the Lakers also making a change. Vincent's checked in. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Lakers trail by 16. Pass to Vincent. Christie kicks to Hachimura. Lakers working the ball around now. Over to the left wing. Here's Finney-Smith. From down in the low post. It goes. Finney-Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Lakers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Pass to Christie. Hachimura kicks to Vanderbilt. Vincent. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 14. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Clearly a foul.
For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Einad's checked in. Randle no good. Lakers trail by 16. Here's Christie. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good for Randle.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randle is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Christie kicks to Hachimura. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Finney-Smith finds Hachimura. Here's Vanderbilt. And the 3 ball is good. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Conley outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 13. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Handle out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then it's Conley, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Wood, and it's Austin Reeves in for Gabe Vincent. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniel. Here's Connect, defended by Alexander Walker.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Outside for Randall. Here he goes. And Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the Slam.
Vanderbilt against Randall. Here's Connect. Back to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And Edwards slams it in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And the Lakers with some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reddish in for Hachimura. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's one-on-one.
And they came out of the locker room after
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
James, the pass to Reeves. Here's Connect. This one for three. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Offline with his three. Conley left side. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
James misses. Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Out to Conley from downtown. And another three for Minnesota.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by James. Edwards, no good. Lakers trail by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
this was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
James, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
And so he makes both from the line. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards drives in. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's an 18-point game. Freez gets the bucket.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Stolen by Connect. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots. LeBron James.
And he's good on the second. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Conley finds Edwards. Now, Alexander Walker. From the wing, Edwards, that's good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, great.
so many unknowns, Greg.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Bain and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the 5. Now here's Smart. Back to Jackson. 4 on the clock. He shoots it. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And so it's Memphis with it. Following the score by Minnesota, Smart finds Bain. Back to Smart. Memphis needs to get off a shot. There's Jackson with the 3. Pure from three-point range.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Here's Edey. Just over a minute and a half in. Left side, Morant. Up and over Conley. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Morant. Jackson down low. Randall's there. Lets a floater go. And it's Morant missing.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Here's Smart. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Bain. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And here's Edwards outside. And Morant clears the board. Grizzlies trail by 5. Smart outside. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Kept alive. The kick out to Conley. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Takes a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Shot from 12. Here's Edey, defended by Gobert. And it's Edey missing. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Now here's Edwards. 37 points his last time out. Here's Alexander Walker. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Smart. From deep, Morant. And Conley grabs the miss.
Well, I think that was clearly a 4. He was a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Morant with a screen on Randall. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Counted from distance. Jackson's got 6.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Morant with it. The teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Conley passes to Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The 3, Randle. Outside, Alexander Walker. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Now here's Payne. No made baskets yet. Jackson, the pass to Smart. Randle with a steal.
They've done a great job of protecting the ball tonight. That's just their first turnover.
Oh, Morant with the block.
Oh, the energy Morant has is just insane. Using it there on the defensive end to swat the shot.
From deep, Conley. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Now here's Morant to the inside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Smart finds Morant. Kicks it out to Bane. Back to Morant. Jackson, the screen, goes back up. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Edwards for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
So it's Minnesota now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Smart against Conley. Back to Morant. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for Randall. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Grizzlies trail by 10. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Smart. Following the score by Minnesota. Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane. Always looking to move it.
The Timberwolves lead by 7. Pass to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Morant. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Jackson, left side. Oh, Smart drives. There's the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded by Morant. Right side, Ingles. Outside, Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ingles. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Memphis with a rebound. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. From deep, Bane. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
And moving along, a metric. And that's a wrap on.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. We've got Brandon Clark. G.G. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Wells in at the 2. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dillingham. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Dillingham. No points so far. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist from Dillingham. Well, Graham, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Wells misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Clark, the pass to Wells. Off target from 3-point range. Minnesota leading by 10. Miller outside. Out to DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pippen, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Miller outside. Outside. DiVincenzo. Miller with it. Jackson in his pocket. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value utility guy.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Back to Reed. The floater, and he sinks the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Wells. Now Jackson. Oh, he picked him clean. Reed passes to McDaniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
These guys go flying through the air like that. I love it. McDaniels showing what he's got on the slam there. Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Good chance here for Clark. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Wells. DiVincenzo covering. Inside. Tipped away. Clark, the pass to Wells. Aldama outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Aldama's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And he converts the layup. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Clark outside. 3-pointer, no good. Grizzlies trail by 7. The drive by Jackson. Pass to Pippen. Clock at 6. Over Clark. Here's Wells. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
And here's Clark. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Nikhil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A line change here for Memphis. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Over Smart. Edwards can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 4. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Conley against Morant. Smart outside. Now Bain. Down low. And stolen by Edwards. To the paint. Here's Randle. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Back to Smart. Takes a three. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 4. For 3, Conley knocks it down from distance.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
A good look from Bane. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside Bane. Pass to Edey. Now here's Morant. Oh, they get a hand on it. Right side Conley. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. Alexander Walker with the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Bane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And they're on the run. Here's Morant. And it's Morant. So quick.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Edwards against Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Edwards. And oh, that was close. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the...
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
3 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .55 seconds left to play in the fourth. Morant.
And Morant is tough to contain without fouling, especially when he's attacking the rim.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Conley looking for an opening. Beyond the arc. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. Bane with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Kicks it out to Smart. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Jackson outside. The 3 from Bane. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
He's got the G. Bane looking steady in crunch time.
Now here's Conley. Outside for Randall. Stolen by Jackson. Puts up a deep three. He's off from three. Outside Conley for three. Randall. And he cans that one. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final.
of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Thursday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Lakers, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Connect. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now, here's Bane. Guarded by Reddish. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
Outside, Bane. Outside for Smart. Back to Bane. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Connect. Here's James. Outside, Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got 5 now.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
LeBron with the buckets. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
In the corner, Smart with it. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Bane. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson. And stolen by James. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, they're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Reddish. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Smart finds Morant. Here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Bane, no good. last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets. Over Jackson, puts the move on, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good, LeBron. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. It makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. Davis kicks to Reddish. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis with a screen on Jackson. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally throwing off the defender with that move.
Here's Jackson. No good, unable to end this run.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Reed. James has got 16 points.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense...
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the point.
You have to stay attached to connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. The Grizzlies trail by 13. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health. Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Smart, guarded closely. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. A three ball. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Here's Connect. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Bain passes to Smart. Back to Bain. Right wing. Morant with it. Picked up by Davis. Out to the right wing. Here's Edey. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Pass to James. Now connect. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
Smart passes to Morant. Fires the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Last time the net was right here, and they came out with the win.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls, and of course, went on to win it.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression to make things happen.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And you love how physical LeBron's drive is. Not afraid to mix it up with the defense and be aggressive.
Durant misses in close.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Hachimura, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Memphis also making a switch. Puffs jacked in and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Here's Morant. He's got 10. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
Well, with his quickness and physicality, it's not easy to guard Morant without fouling.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Man, we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From the line, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look, just couldn't find the mark.
In the corner, it's James. At 3 off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the 2nd. It's been a clinic out there by James.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Connect out there with Shake Milton. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history. And they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
Pass to connect. LeBron outside. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. It's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Jackson from long range. The rebound by the Lakers. Driving to the basket. Down low. Pass to connect. Back to Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. That's tipped. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. Last season, he played outstanding, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last season. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim, and he always hustles to get there. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Back to Milton, the 3. Here's Hayes. Pass to connect. Lets it go with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Connects. Got 12 in the game.
Love the high release on Connect. Jump shot.
Jackson passes to Huff. Over Hayes. A nice shot by Huff.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?"
And they're running. Here's Christie. Banked in off the glass. Christie's got his first 2 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
To end the run. And it's LaRavia missing.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
A nice shot by Huff.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Clark, who's checked in for the Grizzlies. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Smart with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Stolen by Reeves. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And the Lakers with some changes. Coloco's checked in. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Christie. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Baines checked in for Williams. Hachimura setting the pick for Vanderbilt. Pass to Hachimura. And it's Laravia with the rebound. Payne for three. No good there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Memphis. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Laravia in at the 4 slot.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Wood, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Outside, Smart, just 5 to shoot. Bain inside the three-point line. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, we talk so much about the defense of Marcus Smart, but Smart is really good at running offense, too.
Pass to Wood. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Hood Schifino. Wood in the post. Guarded by Bain. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Off's jacked in. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside for Smart. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And finished off by Wood.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Jackson against Reeves. Pass to Morant to the wing on the left. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Reeves the pass to Hayes. And the Lakers turn it over again. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Christian Wood. Reddish, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Connect in for Gabe Vincent. And it's Morant missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Reddish. They get it back. James, no good. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And a wide open look for Bain. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Bane is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Reddish. Back to Reeves. James wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. James has got 29 in the game.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. Knows he has the green light.
Jackson a screen on Reeves. Morant kicks to Bane. Morant against LeBron. And then Morant slams it in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint, Edey. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's the three. Here's Smart, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, that's one of those hustle plays Smart is famous for.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Reeves finds James. Davis setting the pick for James. Driving in, and James throws it down.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked...
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony...
rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Reddish. Pass to connect. Back to James. Reddish on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Goes back up. The shot by James, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
It's good. Edwards got his second basket.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound. The shot by James, no good.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. Randle outside. The kick out to Edwards. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Back to Edwards. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Edwards got 9 points.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
And Allie, thanks. To the left wing. Outside Reddish. And stolen by Edwards. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Reddish. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tipped away. James against Conley. Back to James. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He has 6.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Outside Edwards. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Timberwolves lead by 7. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Alexander Walker. Randle outside. For 3, Conley. The ball's knocked loose. James with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. The finish! And it's James with the jam.
When LeBron gets the ball, guys, and there aren't numbers back in transition, it almost always results in an easy hoop.
Now here's Edwards. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Shot's good by James. James has got 10 points.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Lakers trail by 3. James attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
the ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career. LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Davis, the pass to James. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Randall finds Conley. Outside for Randall. Now here's Alexander Walker. Reddish covering. To the wing on the left. And there's James on the assist by Connect. 14 points for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Connect. Second chance shot. It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker. He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Conley looking for an opening. Randall outside. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
From deep, Conley.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Out to James. Takes a 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Back to Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here for 3. Conley can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. And it's the Lakers' ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. James passes to Reddish. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Conley against Reeves. Outside Conley. It's stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Edwards rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Pass to Reddish. Now, here is James. From downtown, here's Davis. Now Reddish. James, outside. Offline with a three.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Reddish finds Reeves. And here's Connect outside. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Outside for Randall. This one for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Conley against Reddish. It's stolen by James. Here's the break. Here's Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Conley. Outside McDaniels. Randall inside, covered by Milton. McDaniels from long range. That shot off the mark. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Guys, is it tough to carry a hot first half into the second?
Only if you skip your halftime snack. That's the most.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
Well, LeBron.
Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
On the court for the Timberwolves. They've got Miller, Dillingham out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Reed in at the 5, down low. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And the shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for Finney-Smith. Vincent's checked in for Christie. And Hood Schifino subbed in for Milton. Sinks it from distance.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's DiVincenzo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Outside Vanderbilt. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Pass to Miller. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Hutchifino, Reed defending. Hachimura outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Koloko, he's checked in for Hayes. Christie comes in for Vincent. And Milton subbed in for Hutchifino.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Really left him alone that time. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Christie. Garza grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's McDaniels. Deflected! Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Koloko. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Vanderbilt. Hachimura in the post. Ingles defending. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Garza. Drives to the hoop. And he throws it down with one hand.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Hachimura. Beyond the arc. Garza grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 15. Now McDaniels. He's scoreless. Here's Garza. Hachimura covering. On the wing, Ingles. Outside, DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers. They led by as many as 18.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
Milton finds Hachimura. Outside Vanderbilt. The 3 from Wood. Minot pulls it in. Outside McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in a good situation. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. To the paint. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 13. Edwards on the move. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. The drive by Reeves. Outside Reddish. Has to connect. And there's James from the arc. LeBron fires and hits a three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a three.
Ooh, the nice float game from James.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley against James. Up top, Reddish. He's guarded by Conley. Hits the trifecta. James has got 30.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
James with the block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And he comes up with a bucket. James has got 32 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
For three, James. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. James with the rebound. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Has to connect. Back to Reddish. James deciding where to go with it. Counted from distance. James has got 13 in the second half.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Lakers lead by 20.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Shot is good by Edwards.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
The shot by James, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. And he goes right over Anthony Davis and slams it down. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What's remarkable about LeBron is complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Both free throws good from James. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Randle, the pass to Edwards. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. For three, Conley. And another three for Minnesota.
3-point.
Now Los Angeles with it. A 12-point game. Here's James. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. James has got 39.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce.
in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Handle out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Edwards. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 6.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Here's Alexander Walker. Finishes the break with a slam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Now, here's Bane. To halt the run, and he slams it one-handed.
Explosion to the rim. Bane not backing down.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Alexander Walker on the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Bane. Morant surveying the D. Takes the 3. And there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Morant. Bane's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies. Conley the pass to Gobert. Alexander Walker with the ball. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Morant with some nice D. Edwards against Bane. Edwards kicks to Randall. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Clark sets a screen for Jackson. It's stolen by Edwards. For 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Alexander Walker. Smart, wide open, he fires. And another miss by Memphis.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. And here is Conley after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Randall surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Edwards. 3-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Wasted no time on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson passes to Bain. Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. And the layup falls.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Edwards gets to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. For three, Edwards. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the three, the small forward. Alexander Walker on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Over Smart. Conley's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
Both free throws good from Morant. RJ, Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bain's got 10 points in the game.
Quick thinking from Bain there. I like watching him rise up like this off the pass.
Kept alive. Out to Conley. Pass to Randle. The three. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now, here's Bain. 10 points for him. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Stolen by Reed. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Alexander Walker finds Edwards. Back to Alexander Walker. 3-pointer, Randle. Rebounded by Smart.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Jackson. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Inside, Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Back to Conley. Randle from outside. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Bain's got 5 rebounds tonight. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoff, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent. And
oh my goodness, what a play!
Oh. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Here's Randle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Edie's checked in for Brandon Clark. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Randle. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Minnesota making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Morant left side. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
1:19 left in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. And here is Conley. Back to Reed. Inside. And the rejection by Jackson. Stolen by Michael Conley. And the 3 off target.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for John Morant. Timberwolves also changing it up. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Edey. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Edey's got 4 points this quarter. Look at Minnesota. They took the win in their last game against Los Angeles. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 3-6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. To Pippen. The kick out to Bain. A 3-pointer off the mark. McDaniels in the post. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Taking a look at Memphis, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality. They've worked hard.
And that'll do it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Filling in the perimeter slots. It's Smart and Bain. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Huff in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. 6 to shoot from downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
DiVincenzo passes to Miller. Dillingham with it. He's picked up by Pippen. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's LaRavia. Miller grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. Out to Miller. He squares up and sinks it. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And that one's good, LaRavia.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defender.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Smart. Reed with the block. Pass to DiVincenzo. Drives to the hoop. Now Reed over to the wing. It's up a three. The shot, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Aldama. Reed with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And stolen by Miller. Pass to McDaniels. To the left wing. Miller outside. To the middle. A nice shot by McDaniels. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And stolen by Miller. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Reed finds DiVincenzo. Pippen against McDaniel. Pass to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bain drawn the double team. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smart's got 8 points.
Look, Smart can be a difference maker from deep. Doesn't always shoot the best shots, but he's got the confidence to knock them down.
Pass to Dillingham. Now Reed. Here's McDaniels. No good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Aldama gets the bucket.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Miller with a screen on Bain. McDaniels dishes to Miller. It's stolen by Aldama. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
Pass to Pippen. Here's the teardrop. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. But Timberwolves on top. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
They're just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center. Some changes for Memphis. Bain comes in for G.G. Jackson. And Smart subbed in for Wells. Stolen by Smart. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And Morant throws it down.
Well, you got to be careful handling the ball around the defensive player of the year. Marcus Smart is excellent at poking that ball away.
Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. On the wing, Bain. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Conley finds Randle. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Morant's against Conley.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Conley with it, out guarded by Smart. From the arc, good on the three-point shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. It's Morant in the corner. 5 on the clock. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And that one's good by Clark.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Here's Edwards. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Outside for Randall. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Smart. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got to get out.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Williams is checked in. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Tries again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the person.
Fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edie's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Bain in for Williams. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Memphis trailing here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Out to Edwards. Back to Conley. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Smart.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Pass to Edie. Morant outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Randle outside. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Jackson passes to Morant. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Buries it from outside.
And how about Randle coming up clutch? Wow, this guy has ice in his veins.
Morant against Conley. Pass to Edey. It falls!
Break down for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Conley feeling it out. Shoots over Morant. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
be with you as well, BA. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And the Lakers starting five. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with Connect, and it's Reddish in at the three. James with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Reeves. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Reeves throws that one down, held nothing back.
Moran against Reeves. Moran, no good. And here are the Lakers. James double team. Here's Connect, defended by Smart. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone for Jackson Jr.
Smart left side, pass to Clark. James against Smart. Outside Moran. Now here's Bain. Back to Moran. 6 to shoot. Reddish against Bain. Reddish passes to Reeves. Good D by Clark.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Smart passes to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. Outside Moran. Here's Smart. And another miss by Memphis. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And slam dunk by James.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Moran against Reeves. Outside Bain. To halt the run. Connects from downtown.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Here's Morant following the score by the Lakers. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial All-Star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Outside Bain. Pass to Edey. Hey, puts up a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-5 run. And that one's good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here. Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
James. Memphis with a rebound. Payne, the pass to Clark. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. "11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant with 4 on the clock. Here's Wells. And so it's Los Angeles up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Payne and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And LeBron James in attack mode.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Connect. Yet to see a basket. And Davis slams it home.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
Morant with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Jackson, the pass to Morant. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. To the inside. And that one's good. James. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns, ADs, tough around that rack.
Jackson outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Reddish passes to Davis. Right wing. And here's Connect outside. The Lakers with the rebound. James outside. Outside Reddish. Back to James. The three. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Jackson for three. Rebound, the Lakers.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Davis, that's good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Bain, the pass to Smart. Reddish against Bain. Pass to Moran. Back to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Anthony Davis, and Milton subbed in for Reeves. Here's Hachimura, outside Reddish. Milton passes to Hachimura. That three's off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
That one falls.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant. And the Lakers also making a change. Koloko, he's checked in for Hayes.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Reddish passes to Hachimura. And he slams it in one-handed.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Koloko. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Up the floor. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out. Yeah, Shaq.
And moving on here. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Shake Milton out there with Connect. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. The Grizzlies shooting just 33% so far in this game. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney-Smith.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 2.
Clark outside. Back to Bain for 3. He drops it from range. Bain's got 9.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bain something in rhythm.
Pass to Connect, and here's Milton. Puts up a 3. And another three for the Lakers.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And what a jam by Bane, using his hops to do some damage at the rim.
Here's Smart. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Back to Milton. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Milton. Out to Hachimura. 4-3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Bane. Smart outside. Outside Bane. Morant against Milton. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
And one thing that Morant...
Nice!
Big finish!
Man! Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Vanderbilt against Jackson. And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul of the game. Woods checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Vincent. Shot from the inbound. Edey, that's good.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hood-Schifino. Back to Reeves. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Reeves has got 5 points.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
Morant, the pass to Wells. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Wells, the pass to Morant. Clark with the screen. Here's Wells. Let's go with a 3. Wood grabs the board. Here's Christie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Christie. Good D by Clark.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Reeves. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Vanderbilt. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. And it's Pippen in for Ja Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pass to Pippen. Here's Wells. Shot from 12. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Wells has got 5 points now this quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's James from the arc. The rebound by Edey.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Edey. Guarded by Vanderbilt. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Memphis shooting their first free throws tonight.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And the second free throw is good. Memphis with a rebound. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And the shot's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
And so it's Los Angeles sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Lakers lead by 21. Smart and Bain on the wing. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Davis, the pass to James. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Back to Reddish. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams are more comfortable pushing.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Pass to Milton. To the middle. Clark on the double. For 3, James buries it from 3. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And it's Smart missing. The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Knocked away. Outside Morant. On the wing, Bain. Clark with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Bain, no good. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. And the shot goes down. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. James has got 34 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
To end the run. Bain, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Reeves, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Morant with it, picked up by Reeves. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Reddish. Outside Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Huff's checked in for Clark. Connects checked in for the Lakers. Butchafino comes in for Reeves. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you have to find alternative incentives then. You know, those are the plays Davis is capable of making. He's confident, and he keeps getting stronger with every passing day.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-5 run.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
James outside. From deep. And it's Bane with the rebound. Here's Smart. Rebound, the Lakers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James against Morant. Pass to Hood Schifino. Here's Connect. For three, James. Shot clock at 3. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Right side Morant. Offline. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this... Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill.